Gray catbird, also spelled gray catbird, is a medium-sized North American and Central American perching bird of the Mimidae family. It is the only member of the catbird genus Dumetella. Like the black catbird, it is among the basal lineages of the Mimidae, probably a closer relative of the Caribbean thrasher and trembler assemblage than of the mockingbirds and Toxostoma thrashers. In some areas it is known as the slate-colored mockingbird. Adults weigh from 23 to 56 grams, with an average of 35 to 40 grams. They range in length from 20 to 24 centimeters and span 22 to 30 centimeters. Gray catbirds are plain lead gray almost all over. The top of the head is darker. The undertail covers are rust-colored, and the remiges and rectrices are black, some with white borders. The slim bill, the eyes, and the legs and feet are also blackish. Males and females cannot be distinguished by their looks. Different behaviours in the breeding season is usually the only clue to the observer. Juveniles are even plainer in coloration, with buffy undertail covers. Approximately 50% of the gray catbird's diet is fruit and berries. They also eat mealworms, earthworms, beetles, and other bugs. In summer, gray catbirds will eat mostly ants, beetles, grasshoppers, caterpillars, and moths. They also eat holly berries, cherries, elderberries, poison ivy, bay, and blackberries. This species is named for its cat-like call. Like many members of the Mimidae, most famously mockingbirds, it also mimics the songs of other birds, as well as those of holiday tree frogs, and even mechanical sounds. Because of its well-developed songbird syrinx, it is able to make two sounds at the same time. The alarm call resembles the quiet calls of a male mallard. A gray catbird's song is easily distinguished from that of the northern mockingbird Mimus polyglottos or brown thrasher Toxostoma rufum because the mockingbird repeats its phrases or strophes 3 to 4 times. The thrasher usually twice, but the catbird sings most phrases only once. The catbird's song is usually described as more raspy and less musical than that of a mockingbird. In contrast to the many songbirds that choose a prominent perch from which to sing, the catbird often elects to sing from inside a bush or small tree, where it is obscured from view by the foliage. Native to most of temperate North America east of the Rocky Mountains, gray catbirds migrate to the southeastern United States, Mexico, Central America, and the Caribbean in winter. Except for the occasional vagrant, they always stay east of the American Cordillera. Native to most of temperate North America east of the Rocky Mountains, gray catbirds migrate to the southeastern United States, Mexico, Central America, and the Caribbean in winter. Except for the occasional vagrant, they always stay east of the American Cordillera. They are extremely rare vagrants to Western Europe. Normally present on the breeding grounds by May. Most leave for winter quarters in September-October. As it seems, this species is increasingly extending its stay in the summer range, with some nowadays remaining until midwinter as far north as Ohio. The gray catbird is a migratory species. Spring migration ranges from March to May, and in the fall ranges from late August to November. The catbird tends to avoid dense, unbroken woodlands, and does not inhabit coniferous, pine woodland. Catbirds prefer a dense vegetative substrate, especially if thorny vegetation is present. Scrublands, woodland edges, overgrown farmland and abandoned orchards are generally among the preferred locations of the catbird. In Bermuda, its preferred habitats are scrub and myrtle swamp. During the winter season, the catbird has an affinity for berry-rich thickets, especially within proximity of water sources. Their breeding habitat is semi-open areas with dense, low growth. They are also found in urban, suburban, and rural habitats. In the winter months they seem to associate with humans even more. These birds mainly forage on the ground in leaf litter, but also in shrubs and trees. They mainly eat arthropods and berries. They build a bulky cup nest in a shrub or tree, close to the ground. Eggs are light blue in color, and clutch size ranges from 1 to 5, with 2 to 3 eggs most common. Both parents take turns feeding the young birds. The gray catbird can be attracted by pitching sounds, Grey catbirds are not afraid of predators and respond to them aggressively by flashing their wings and tails and by making their signature mew sounds. Grey catbirds are not afraid of predators and respond to them aggressively by flashing their wings and tails and by making their signature mew sounds. They are also known to even attack and peck predators that come too near their nests. They also will destroy eggs of the brood parasitic brown-headed cowbird laid in their nests by pecking them. In conclusion, you will hear the bird's voice. Do not forget to like it and subscribe to the channel.